This is Titanfall Princess. I'm live. Give me 1 minute and we're going to get started. Be right back. I am back. Okay. Uh, Welcome, El Matador, Philip, Jonah, and Chris Harris. Thank you for coming by. Now, let me tell you about Battletoads. Okay. Let me do that. Hold on 1 sec. Okay. Because a lot of you aren't getting my point about Battletoads. And a lot of people saw the video and reacted to the video I put up. And it isn't that I expect any of you to sympathize with what I'm saying or say that I'm right all the time. Never did, never will. But here's where I stand, okay? I am live, by the way, okay? If you are here while I'm live, thank you. If not, oh well, you missed out and you're free to enjoy other streams where more than half of the panel aren't going to keep it 100 about stuff like this. Okay? So go ahead and enjoy that. Okay? So Battletoads. Where do I start? Damn. Um, I know. Let's talk about that Battletoads shirt that was worn by Phil Spencer about all the way back in 2000. I think it was 2015. And it matters because back in 2013, Killer Instinct launched, which was a Rare Studios game. But it was also a passion project. Okay. So the gaming world pretty much got the hint back in 2015 that something Battletoads related was coming out. Okay. What what it would eventually be is Battletoad Rash was put in Killer Instinct game. Okay, y'all know Rash from Killer Instinct. Okay, and sometime after that, there was still hints that a Battletoads game was being worked on. Okay, if you win a match with Rash in Killer Instinct, he drops a very subtle hint that a game was on the way. Okay, and besides that, Phil Spencer even mentioned the Battletoads game was coming way back then. He said, wait, it's coming. It's going to be the best. Okay. So give or take, let's say 4 years ago, well, it may have been 3 years ago. I'm not sure. Battletoads was actually being worked on. Okay. And anyway, why is it that there are games out there right now who act like Streets of Rage 4 wasn't a thing, didn't set the standard on how to reboot a game. Battletoads is, I'm going to tell you, it is an ugly looking game. The characters look like they're on drugs. Anorexic, little stick figures. Or something like that. But anyway, and that's just the characters. I'm not going to get into the rest of it, okay? With subpar voice acting, bad attempts at humor, okay? While with poor presentation, okay? But of course, since nobody's actually paying for this game, these so-called gamers out there have to act like it's all good because they don't pay for it. But the fact that it's a Battletoads game in the first place means nothing to them at all. It doesn't. It means nothing to them at all. This is the stuff I've tried. I'm tired of in the gaming community, this mentality where we got to give credit to things that don't deserve credit. Credit's bullshit. Shit we shouldn't be even paying a service for. Okay? Now, if there's one thing I can give Battletoads credit for, it's the fact that it's available on Game Pass. Because paying for a game like this would be bullshit. Okay? And I saw a lot of the Xbox fanboys comparing games like Days Gone to Battletoads. Just based on a Metacritic score. Okay? That's it. Which is also something I want to touch on. Now, I had some people ask me to explain why Battletoads is bad. And this is why we can't have nice things in this gaming community. We can't. Because these lazy ass developers out there just slap a label on a game or some beloved franchise we loved as kids. As kids. And y'all are ready to give it a pass because of nostalgia. You're going to just give it a pass because of nostalgia. No. It's 2020, people. It needs to be made better. Okay? It's already proven that reboots can be made better. I don't care what you remember as a kid. This game ain't the same as Battletoads. It's not, people. It's not. It actually isn't. Hold on one second. Okay. There was a certain style Battletoads was known for, okay? Which you don't have in this game. Here it's just punching. You be able to throw them, slam them, do all that other stuff. Can't do that. Can't do that. Now, it had really good music. And it was fun to play with a friend. The characters themselves were recognizable because, again, they had a certain style that set them apart. They don't have that now. Double Dragon and Battletoads ended up being some of my favorite Battletoads games in the franchise. Okay? They were. And now they give you this ugly, I ain't gonna say ugly, I'm gonna say fugly game in 2020. Which, to be fair, we already knew it was an ugly looking game, but I figured, I figured that just maybe it was just an early concept design way before release. I really did. That's what I thought it was. I said, okay, they gotta fix this. It was just early, it was real early because they gave it out how long ago? I figured it was just was early until the game came out looking the same way. You had all those years to fix it, and you didn't do nothing. You did nothing. That's not fair to the gaming community. And I don't care if you're just paying for Game Pass. You shouldn't accept bullshit like that either. So here's What happened when I played Battletoads? I booted the game up, was thinking, whoop, here we go again. Started a game on the default difficulty, which is Toad. Played through a few levels, and that was about enough for me. I'm telling you, that was enough. That was enough. I couldn't do half the shit I did in the old Battletoads. And I couldn't stand looking at Rash no more. Poor thing looked like toothpick legs and anorexic, I don't know, crackhead or something. Poor Rash, man. He looked horrible. And here's what happened after I posted the video. And mind you, I don't play a game for like 5 minutes. I play through levels. I don't play for 5 minutes. I need more than, because sometimes it starts out whatever way. But the music itself prior to that got me, was horrible. Their comments and trying to be humorous was horrible. Just their fighting style was not the same. Okay, but I continued. I went through several more levels just to see where it was going. Oh, all right, maybe they'll pick up some things. So, nah, didn't happen. Didn't happen. Okay, this is what happened when I posted my video. I was told to braid my hair. Some Xbox said I played on the easiest difficulty, which was proven wrong. Okay, and then there was a whole lot of damage control. Now, the first thing I don't get is game difficulty to me doesn't make or break a game unless I feel it's too easy. Okay. I'm going to give you a good example. Okay. A good example are here's a good one. The Dynasty Warrior style games. I hate them. And why I hate them is because the AI is the dumbest type of AI in gaming. They really are. The AI doesn't fight back much. And even at the highest difficulty, they don't do it. But if you get hit, you'll take more damage. If they do. And when they do. But they don't fight back. They don't. Okay? And that to me isn't doing difficulty the right way. It's not. It's not. You change the difficulty, it should become harder. Not be the same, except for the damage you take. That's stupid. Anyway, so for the most part, when I want a gaming challenge, I'll play fighting games online. I'll play a Souls game because those are the only games that got the difficulty right. They are. Fighting games and Souls games, that's it. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, moving on. This is another thing that happened. I was told, fuck you, that I'm being salty. I'm being salty? You're the one who said fuck you to me. It's only one person's opinion. I'm being salty? Who's salty now? Anyway. And the responses that still boggle my mind are, explain to me how it's a bad game. From several people. Several bots. Okay? Let me tell you something. You can't depend on reviewers these days because Xbox already got caught paying some people off for good PR. You don't believe me? Look it up. Look it up. Okay? Also because there are also personalities out there right now who have been caught promoting things based on the money they got promised. Okay? And we have a problem in the gaming climate where there are people who can't think for themselves. Y'all can. Y'all can. A matter of fact, there are people right now who can't even read a sentence properly enough to get what most of us are saying. Y'all can't. And when you respond, you sound like you're half illiterate. Like somebody taught you some things, but you still can't say it because your shit makes no sense. It really don't. But I'm supposed to explain to you how a game I played was terrible, in my honest opinion. Yeah, fuck you. Just fuck you. I have to explain shit to you. Go after those false ass YouTubers out there not playing games and telling you shit, and you follow them and give them money. Go after them. Stop fucking with me. Anyway, let's continue here. And I gotta say something. Aren't those the same people that didn't even play The Last of Us 2, but ended up watching streams on it and rating the game? So I'm saying, y'all listen to people who will watch somebody else's stream and rate a game without playing it themselves. These are the people coming after me. That's retarded. That's retarded. Sick Humor, what's up? Guru Legends, what's up? That's retarded to me. You actually listen to other people that don't play the games. And that's okay. And they attack somebody who actually plays the game and give an honest opinion. Anyway. Okay. And then after they're rating the game, right? After not watching it, they give it a low rating at that. How can you give a low rating when you didn't play the game? You watched a review of somebody who probably couldn't even play the game properly. So you didn't really see what was going on or what was happening, what skills or what abilities can be done. But you want to come at me. That's all right. It's all good. Okay? Imagine that. So it's okay to get outraged over the shit you're outraged about. And I said nothing. Didn't even do a live stream, even though everybody else did live streams about The Last of Us 2, defending the game. But suddenly I say boo about Battletoads, and this is where we're at. This shit funny to me. Go ask mommy, you grown ass man. Go ask mommy for $10 more so you can get your game pass. Mo, can I have $10 so I can get my game pass, please? By the way, you going to the store? I need some old Cheetos or something and some Mountain Dew. Okay, thank you, Mo. Come on now, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, sorry, I had to do that. I actually had a different voice when I was thinking about doing that. Then you had those, hey, Ma, can you make me some meat? Ma, can I get $10 for Game Pass? Oh, sweetie, I ain't just going to give you 10. I'll give you 20. And then you go out and buy some Cheetos and shit. They scratch their ass while they're doing it. You got Cheeto ass and stuff. Come on now. Sorry. Oh, God. You know what? I don't do these in a while. I go off on tangents. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the subject, though. Sorry. Anyway, I mean, really, here's another good thing that I just came up with. You guys are gonna like this. Imagine being Phil Spencer in a boardroom meeting, and you were shown Battletoads, and you still release a game that looks that bad. Okay, imagine that. I can, because he wore the Battletoads shirt. Well, it's turd, but the Battletoad shirt. And he gave us a turd of a game instead of a toad of a game. Okay, so here you go. But anyway, seriously. I'm sorry, I cracked myself up. This is the difference between Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. It's that Sony would laugh the game off and think it was a boardroom prank. They really would have. Okay, they would have been like, Yeah, Yoshida would be like, yeah, right. You funny. Where's the game? Where's the real game? Come on now, bring it. Come on. It's the truth, okay? Nintendo wouldn't do that to Battletoads, but Xbox would, okay? Nintendo would just ignore it, okay? And they wouldn't do it. You know how Nintendo likes their colorful and precise kind of shit? Xbox would. And that's what's a damn shame. That's what's a damn shame. It really is. I'm sorry, I'm cracking myself up. Yeah. But anyway, all right. Where was I going with this now? See, now I lost track. Give me a second here. Now, okay, because Game Pass has it to the point that's what happens. Game Pass has it to the point where you guys don't respect quality anymore. As long as you got a game and you can get your grown asses can get mommy or daddy or grandma, usually not dad, because dad would probably tell you go get your ass a job. But moms love their boys, so they'll be like, they'll give you the $10, okay? Grandma will give you that $10. Unless you got a real good grandma smack you upside your head and tell you go get your ass a job. Or go outside and get a switch and she'll whoop your ass by asking about $10, not having a job. Okay? It depends on what kind of grandma you got. But no, man. I mean, you guys took quality and threw it out the window after Game Pass. It's 2020. We deserve quality. Okay? Stop going backwards. Let's go forwards. Technology has moved forwards. They're saying these consoles are so powerful. Well, they give us a game to show the power and give us, if you're going to reboot a game, do it the right way. Do it the right way. Seriously. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And the thing, I think the reason you guys don't respect quality is because you don't have to pay for anything other than the service. You don't. And even if you pay for a service, you still should expect quality. You're paying for that service. You're not paying for the service. You're paying for your internet to get on that service. You're paying for this. You're paying for that. Come on now. Have some brains. Damn. Like I said, get out of mommy's house, daddy's house, grandma's house. Get out of somebody's basement, somebody's attic. Please stop sniffing mothballs and mold in the basement and mothballs in the attic, please. Because you guys don't know where you're going with this shit. You don't. You don't get it. You don't get it. You really don't. And then they knew you wouldn't pay for Battletoads on its own merits. That's why it's on Game Pass. Because they knew they put out something that wasn't quality. They even fucked up the supposed reboot because they didn't give the good music. They didn't give the moves that they had back then. We could slam somebody. You could do this and do that. They didn't give that shit. So they gave you the worst of Battletoads. And you guys don't get it, and you're still defending it. Why? That's my question. If you could be serious for once, you people who are attacking me, sit down and ask yourself why. They had over 3 years, 4 years to do this game. Why is it this bad? Why they even take out the good shit from the old one and put shit in this one? Why? Because they sent you something broken that was unfinished, as usual. Thank you, Uncle Phil. We appreciate it. No problem. That's what it is. Y'all sitting here kissing Phil Spencer's ass and he's still giving you shit. Even on Game Pass. You deserve more. If he went that direction, that's his problem. But you still deserve a quality game. That's all I'm saying. You deserve a quality game. And you know, I ain't going to say it. Never mind. I ain't going to say it. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to leave that alone. That'll be for another time. Now, I'll give the game, and for y'all people who are bashing me, I do give credit at times, okay? I'll give the game a small amount of credit. Okay, even though I don't like the game, I'll still give it a small amount of credit in certain areas. Okay, what you guys say I never do. It does have smooth controls. Okay, it was mildly fun doing tag in combos, mildly. Okay, and it's probably the most responsive Flash player game you'll play. Okay, it is. But other than that, anyway. But what I want you guys to look up, I want you to look up a game called Alien Hominid. If you can't spell it, it's HOMINID. Okay, Alien Hominid. Okay, it's from the PS2, the GameCube, and also 360. And it was also created on Adobe Flash. But it's also a better looking game than Battletoads. And it was also a good game. So at least do me a favor. Humor me for you assholes out there that are picking on me. Humor me and just look it up. All right. Oh, I forgot your bots. You ain't going to look that shit up. But it was on a 360, so that's Xbox, so you should. Okay. Anyway. Now, I want to address you people that use Metacritic. That shit funny to me. Scores to make a point about a game. How could you use Metacritic as a point as your point on a game? How? You can't. Okay, first off, make sure you're buying the game that you champion. Okay, make sure you buy a game you champion. I don't want to hear, well, the game got a 93. Like Flight Simulator. When you know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. Okay? And at the same time, you're not buying the game. That's the other funny thing about it. You're defending a game that got a score from Metacritic that you ain't even buying. What? Are you serious? I don't know what you guys are on, but you need to get off. You need to get off. I don't know. Something wrong with y'all. Okay. Anyway. If you can accomplish that, and then I'll talk about Metacritic another time. Okay? Accomplish that and I'll talk about Metacritic another time. Start buying the games, doing your own research, doing your own shit. If you could do that, also, I will talk about Metacritic another time. That'll happen. When, I don't know. It'll be when I feel like it. All right? When I feel like it. Anyway. Whew. Overall, the response to Battletoads really goes to show that games these days never grew up gaming at all. The gamers never grew up gaming at all. They didn't. They couldn't have. Not by their comments and what they're doing. They could not have grown up gaming. They couldn't have. When we saw trash games, okay, they got left on the shelf. Okay? I don't know if I can say this with a straight face, but anyway, and got reduced in price and then put eventually went to the bargain bin. Okay, it went to the bargain bin. Okay. All right. Even back then, okay. Before they went on their way to the dollar store on the back shelf next to all the cheap kids' toys that break in 2 minutes. These days, you see trash games and hide behind them. Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. And I'm going to say one thing before I end this. Y'all need to stop coming at me when I have an opinion, or when I bring the actual facts that you can prove. Go after those fraudulent people that you watch that have no proof, have no gameplay, have no facts, have nothing to back up what they say, but yet you support their asses. Why? Before I go, probably because you're in their asses. Grow the fuck up. Let gaming be gaming, and speak up for yourself. Let your wallet speak. Not mommy's wallet, not grandma's wallet, not daddy. Your wallet. Earn some money, pay your own way, and guess what? Maybe you understand where real gamers came from. Okay? Like me. That's all I got right now. I'm out of here. Later.